Ninja podcast. Host and a half shell. Podcast power. This is Good Luck High Five. Episode 664.
You're listening to a podcast that's for you if you play Magic the Gathering, whether you're into fantasy stuff or whether you're into stuff that is not fantasy at all. We are here for you.
I'm one of your hosts, Maria.
Although I do think I'm one of your hosts, Megan. I do think I'm one of your hosts, Megan. I do think that last week we did talk about how obviously Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles does not take place in our world.
In the real world, as I said. But it is the plane of New York City,
yes.
Which people have said, isn't it shocking that we have now returned to the plane of New York City twice, but we have not returned to Alara? And so quickly after we were just in New York with Spider-Man. I mean, one could argue we're still there, but also one could argue, were we ever really there?
Maria, I have spent no time in New York City. Spider-Man.
Can I say, limited resources, one of the oldest Magic podcasts.
Wow, we might be the next at this point.
The next oldest. It's very possible.
That's
I think you might be
existing?
right. That's still existing. That's still
recording. I think it's probably LR and us.
Yes, I agree. Hey, nice tip of our own hat. They did their Spider-Man, preview show where they go through all the cards and rate them. And then immediately after did their Spider-Man Sunset show.
Respect.
They were like, what?
We're done talking about it. Close the book.
Close the book on it. It's kind of shocking, the numbers, if you look on 17 Lands, which of course is an extreme subset of players who download and use it. I will say though, however, the number of drafts from the previous set to Spider-Man, the difference is kind of shocking.
Staggering.
I think they had something like, I don't want to even quote these numbers being direct, but it was like 660,000 drafts of the previous one. And then it was like 100 of Spider-Man at the same point.
Maria, I forget what I was going to say.
Yeah, man.
Nice. I've played exactly one draft.
Yeah.
And every time I get on Arena, I have no desire. To get in there. Baby, there's a Duskmorn premiere flashback event right
and
now.
You're like, let's go.
I'm playing that.
Let's go. Well, yeah,
I'm playing
everybody, there's a Final Fantasy one and everyone hopped back into that.
Yes, that's what I played when the Final Fantasy one was up. Now Duskmorn is up and I love Duskmorn. Great draft format.
Oh, yeah. It's very fun.
And
blue-white, let's go.
Yeah, and I certainly have not had any desire. I've had no Spider-Man. The spiders have not pulled me.
It is a pick 2 format as well, in both the quote traditional and other kinds of premier draft, I suppose, in Spider-Man. And we were talking about how will we feel about pick 2 going forward. I was kind of optimistic about it. I still like that it exists and gives Commander players an easier way to play draft, like another way to keep draft alive. That's how I think of it. Mm-hmm. I think it's fun. I think it's fast. I don't think you end up with as creative a deck, certainly, and the deck, the mastery of making it is quite less. And it lets you craft your deck more with a sledgehammer than a scalpel. But it is fun. I think I played 5 Spider-Man drafts or whatever.
Okay,
I think that's how many I've done.
Wow, I like beautiful analogy.
The sledgehammer versus a scalpel. Yes.
Crafting your deck with a sledgehammer that's a good.
That's pick 2 draft for you there. Anyway, what are we talking about on today's episode? Not Spider-Man, which you might be like, you have talked about Spider-Man for about 5 minutes now.
If this episode is not about Spider-Man, you sure have spent a lot of time talking about it.
We're talking about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, everyone, because that is the set that just got previewed.
That is the set that just got previewed.
So we're going to let you know what is going to be happening with those turtley boys. We're here to burgle your turts, and we plan to do so in style.
Or I'm just going to lay down on the table and kind of let Maria roll with this one. I'm just going to...
Megan's out.
Go ahead. I'm just going to shut my head into my laptop.
There she goes. She's become one with the screen. My God.
Let it roll from there, man.
Let it go. I mean... It is surreal. Truly seeing these cards, I have to tell you, it is a surreal experience.
It is a very surreal experience. And also,
it's out of
obviously,
body.
We do have to... I know I've said this many times on the podcast, but I have, since the beginning of them doing more Universes Beyond, have said that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, like the very first time
it would happen.
We looked at the list of top like top grossing franchises of all time, I was like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yes.
And I'm not even getting joy out of being right. So what's wrong? Things must be dark indeed.
Yeah,
baby.
That's wild because people can find the tapes. It did happen. I can confirm Megan did predict this set.
Yes.
And then that was before we knew the New York Comic Con guests.
I mean a year ago. I mean like one calendar year ago, I was like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah. So, well, you were right. And we're going to, discuss the fallout of you being right on this episode.
Wow, is this an argument that I'm having with someone?
The fallout of you being right about the turts.
Every argument I've ever been in.
But before we kick off this turtley show, I'm not kicking a turtle. Don't worry about that. But before we kick off the show in style, we're going to say thank you to the people who help us be right about the predictions of these sets, and that's our patrons.
Thank you so much to everyone who is a patron of this podcast. You make this possible. You make us being right possible. Very often you make us being very wrong possible as well.
You support our rights and our wrongs here on Good Luck High Five. You can become a patron over at patreon.com/GLHF Magic. It's Pledge Drive week for National Public Radio here in Minnesota anyway.
Yes, it is.
And so I've been listening to people telling me to become a member all week. And I just want to say, I'm not going to transfer that to your ears and hear you listen to us tell you to become a member. You can join our Discord family, which is a lovely place to be. You get early episode releases, everything a full day early. You get longer episodes if you choose to become a producer. I really love the producer segments. We talk about a whole bunch of other stuff, and you get them every single week. And so it's not just one extra episode a month. That boils down to probably like 2.5 extra episodes a month if you become a producer. So I do recommend it.
Yes. Thank you to increasing pledger Sidsi.
Sidsi, thank you. Are you a bath that I've made for myself? It's real Sidsi in there, and
that was also the one that I was going for.
It is the easiest one.
I would cross the Sidsi to thank you for being a patron.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much for increasing your pledge, friend.
Which I think I would have to, because I think that they're donating in some kind of Danish.
What's DKK?
I don't know. Wow, we're
Googling it.
Sidsi.
Yeah, it's Danish.
Nice.
Danish money. Thank you for your Danish dollars or whatever a Danish money.
Krone.
Krone? Krona?
Krona. Probably Krona.
Krone.
Anyways.
1 krone.
Wow. We've really gone ahead. Thank you so much for becoming a patron. We've gone ahead and butchered everything about
you personally. Thank you. You get a pun shout out if you increase or become a patron at $5 a month or more. So thank you everyone in advance for becoming a patron. And thank you for those who've been our patrons for years or even just days. Welcome to the randomizer, friends, where we go to scryfall.com, hit the random card button, and try and guess what the card does based on the art alone. Megan, I've got one for you here that is
Would love to
truly
see it.
Evocative.
Whoa.
Look at that art.
I'm looking at a person screaming light.
Yeah, you are.
That is the number one thing that I am viewing. This art is actually really cool.
It's very sick.
I really like it.
Yeah.
They are bedecked in some kind of warrior gear. They have a helmet, although their hair is also flowing luxuriously out of the back of it. And then they're wearing they have side neck armor. Very smart.
You got to protect that neck,
Protect that neck.
Especially vampires, you're fighting vamps.
Exactly. And fur kind of on the shoulders of their armor here, and some kind of face paint going on.
It's cool.
And their hands are clawed. It looks like it is very challenging. It's either, I can't tell if they are in agony or if they are doing this light breathing.
On purpose.
On purpose. I'm going to go with on purpose.
Yeah, they're into
exactly.
it.
It's effortful, which is why their fingers are clawed, but they are doing it on purpose.
Yeah.
And they're screaming an arc of light. It is very cool.
What do you think the name of this card is?
Light scream.
Ooh, wow.
Screaming an arc of light.
Sounds like a Transformers.
I'm going to call this Light Spitter.
Light Spitter. Love
Light Spitter is going to be my guess. And I'm going to say that this is, it feels like a spell, but Light Spitter, I have already committed it to being a creature, I think.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say that this is a Ooh, we'll just go classic like Flame Tongue Kavu kind of territory. 3 in a red for a 2/2, and when it enters, it deals 2 damage to any target.
Wow,
Worst
incredible.
Flame Tongue Kavu.
What if I told you that this card's name has become the name of what we colloquially call the mechanic of what it does?
Whoa!
This card's name spawned what we call this effect in Magic.
Whoa! Fire breathing.
Yes!
Whoa!
Very good. This is fire breathing.
Wow.
Single red mana for an enchantment. Enchanted creature gets +1/+0 until end of turn when you pay red. But this art is from Magic 2012's printing.
This is sick.
Yeah, isn't this great?
This is really good art. I really like it.
This card has had some pretty cool art over the years.
Yeah.
This one from 6th edition is great.
Yes.
It kind of looks like a stained glass window.
I like it. Yes. It's very stylized.
Yeah. I think that looks awesome. And the OG is a dragon who's breathing fire, of course.
It is.
Yeah. So very cool that we landed on that Scryfall randomizer. Bit of Magic history for you.
All right. Are you ready?
Can I ever be ready?
No.
All right. Then I'm not. Let's go. Wow, I am here for this. Okay, this is great. This is a green card, first and foremost. They're in a forest. The sky is green. Everything is green about it. In the background is a giant troll ogre, like huge, bigger than the trees, coming over, like mountain-sized, coming at this other person who also appears to be as big as a tree and is ripping trees from the ground and throwing them into the air. And their back, yes, their back is a hillside because there are trees and moss and earth on their back. Oh, and they look like they've woken up and they're like ready to go.
Yeah.
This is like Treebeard, or if the trees were like, you know what, I'm getting up and walking around, except this is the whole the landscape that has gotten up and started walking around.
Yeah.
And they're wearing a nice little deerskin thong.
I was going to say, I think mostly I need you to note, if you try and walk away from this card without mentioning the fact that they are naked except for a deerskin thong, I'm going to be real mad about it.
Yeah, they are serving here.
They're nearly entirely nude.
Booty is on the menu. They're also in, like, they're ready to fight because they've strapped entire trees to their arms as bracers and their legs like shin guards with rope, and they're just like making their way through the forest, hacking at the trees, throwing them away. So I don't know if they're being pursued necessarily or if that's their buddy and they're like, let's go. We're gonna create havoc wherever we're going. And they are mad. This person has a face. They do have a face and a long spindly tree beard. Wow, this has got to be a giant creature, like a 7/7 or something, worm style. I'm going to give them even more power and toughness, though.
Worm style.
Because I want to. I want to make them a 10/8.
Whoa.
I want to make this creature a 10/8, and it's called Treevenge.
Love it.
Which is more of a sorcery rather than a creature. Okay, so I've named it okay, I'm taking it back. This is a sorcery. It's called Treevenge. And when it says sorcery, it's 5 mana, 3 green. You can return 3 forests to your hand if you do.
This card is getting wild. This started in a normal place and we have swiftly veered into what happened here territory.
You're taking back 3, return 3 forests to your hand. If you do, you can cast this for cheaper. How about that? It's still a creature.
Yeah.
It's a 10/8. Return 3 forests. You can cast it for 5 mana. But if you don't, you have got to pay 8 mana.
Okay. Wow, I don't remember at all. It is obviously green.
Yeah.
It is Roughshod Mentor.
Okay.
5 and a green, so 6 mana for a 5/4.
Wow.
Giant warrior. Green creatures you control have trample.
Oh, well, they're definitely granting trample.
Yeah.
I'll say that much to them. But I feel like Treevenge is a card name that's now just out there for you wizards to use, and returning your trees to your hands.
Also, it's from Shadowmoor.
Wow. Okay, so we might see a return.
Yeah, Treevenge is not a card yet, so.
Wow. It's only a matter of time. There's only so many words in the English language, and before you have to start making your own with a dumb portmanteau. Treevenge, Prevenge.
What is Prevenge? Like before they do it to you, you revenge before you've even been?
Yeah, it's like if they play a spell on you, you can cast Prevenge, and what that does is it not only counters it, but it deletes it from their deck. And they have to rip it up.
That's What? Narcissus reversal?
Yeah, something like that.
Except it doesn't say they have to rip it, quote unquote. They have to rip it up.
Megan, did you watch the Ninja Turtles when you were a child?
No. But have I recently watched the first and second films?
Oh, excellent. So you have some turtles. You've got some turtle knowledge.
Oh, I've got turtle knowledge. I don't know that I would call myself any kind of master of turtle lore.
Yeah.
I was watching the movies.
Yeah. That's good enough.
That's good enough. It was a fun time.
I watched the most recent movie, which I thought was great.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I thought it was so good. I kind of went
heard that
to
in
it
general.
and I was like, I'll just go to this. I don't really have any attachment to seeing this. And I went and saw it and I was so pleasantly surprised. It was delightful. The animation was gorgeous.
Yeah.
It was just really well done. So
nice.
They talk about improv in it. You know what I'm saying? So anyway,
they would. I mean, if any superhero was to go to improv,
it's Turtles.
It's the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. 100%.
Absolutely. So everyone, this last week at New York City Comic Con, they announced Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is going to be the second set of 2026. The pre-release is going to happen the weekend of February 27th through March 5th, with the release date being March 6th. So we are currently, a ways out from this.
Yes. And have Avatar
We've
between
got Avatar
now and then.
And Lorwyn.
Whoa.
Before this.
Maria, that hurt me.
Yeah, we got a full
that hurt me.
2 sets before this baby drops.
Whew, all right.
And the internet basically knew that this was coming already.
Yes.
They had figured it out based on the
they had done
panel
their
guests.
I was gonna say their conspiracy boards.
Oh yeah, they had the conspiracy board with the red thread.
Yes, exactly. They had yarned this together.
They yarned this one up. But it was very funny because the day before this announcement, I want to say, people saw a food truck driving around New York City that had Magic X Ninja Turtles on the side of it. I don't know if it was.
I don't think that's an accident. That's on my. That's my opinion.
You think they were kind of just soft launching it?
I think that they were it's like an Easter egg.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I think that's classic.
Certainly could have been.
You don't make that kind of mistake.
Just driving that food truck around. I sure hope it served pizza. If it didn't, I think I'll be very upset.
It did.
But so that was spotted. And then, of course, we had the confirmation at the panel itself.
Someone in our Discord was saying that back in the day, there was TMNT pizza.
Like branded pizza?
Branded pizza?
That makes sense to me. Why wouldn't there be, in a way?
And there were dessert pizzas that had chocolate and marshmallow.
Oh.
And I just want to say, I'd eat the heck out of that pizza. I want that pizza. I think they were saying that as maybe people were scandalized by it at the time, but those people were wrong.
It was,
S'mores
it was
pizza,
the 80s,
give it
90s.
to me.
People didn't understand that you could have a sweet pizza back then.
I was going to say in the 90s, people were like,
a treatza.
Sweet pizza? No.
We can't handle that. No, that makes sense. And I mean, honestly, we're playing into the pizza thing pretty heavily here with Magic. There is a whole special box that they're putting out that looks like a pizza box, etc.
What?
Yeah, we'll get into
cute.
it. We'll get into it. It is cute. I think if you're going to make a pizza themed product and you don't put out a product that's looks like it's in a pizza box, you're doing something wrong. So
of course you are.
But I just want to get your overall, feeling from you, having heard this announcement, having seen some of the cards that they have released. It's not too many, but we know a few things about the set. What's your first impression? What's your first emotion?
Sure. All right.
Sure. Okay. Sure. Yeah. Whatever.
I don't know, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, okay.
It is.
Sure.
I don't know. It is weird. It feels weird. I have to say it feels weird.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. I haven't really looked at it, to be fair. So I'm just going vibes alone.
Vibes only.
Vibes only, baby. I'm
feels a little strange.
Yeah.
It feels like at the edge of acceptability to me.
Okay.
I feel like they're tap dancing on that line.
This to me feels more acceptable than Spider-Man.
Oh, interesting.
By a wide margin.
Why do you think that is?
Because
you don't like Spider-Man?
Because Spider-Man just man. Spider-Man just man bit by spider.
Just a dude.
Just
a teenage dude.
Just teenage dude bit by spider.
And this is a little weirder.
This is very Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Okay, do you know what? Here we go. I found the energy
is a
here.
Creature type in Magic.
Which is that like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles has always been, it knows it's kind of funky.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Right.
That is
and
true.
that to me is more in the spirit of magic than Spider-Man.
It definitely has a lovely humor to it.
Exactly.
And I think it always has.
And it always has.
Little tongue-in-cheek situation. And not that Spider-Man doesn't, because of course they lean into the jokes and whatever, but it does take itself a little bit more seriously.
Exactly. It's a different kind of fun. Yeah. And I think this is more in my spirit of fun.
Yeah. It's a little irreverent.
The turts are.
The turts. Little irreverent.
Yeah.
Just
in a way that's quite fun.
Hanging out there having a good time.
Yes.
Yeah. So, I mean, while looking at it, I'm like, I don't feel very much of anything. I'm like, it's kind of a little bizarre to see some of this stuff. At the same time, some of the stuff does look like a magic card. And I feel like, it doesn't feel weird to me.
Yeah.
For example, April Neal Hacktivist was a card that they've revealed, which is 3 and a blue for a 1/5 human scientist at rare. At the beginning of your end step, draw a card for each card type among spells you've cast this turn.
Love that.
Which is a very cool card.
Yes.
Neat design. And like looking at her, she could exist in Duskmorn, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
It doesn't feel super strange to me. Like that feels...
this just to me feels a little bit more in the spirit of magic.
Yeah, yeah.
That's my opinion.
And
Maria, how do you feel?
Yeah, I mean, I like I said, I felt kind of nothing looking at them in a way, which is just kind of like,
But is that these cards or is that the season that we're in, baby?
Are you kidding me? This is the best season.
I don't mean fall.
What do you mean?
I mean, look.
Do you mean the state of the world?
I just mean, look, I think, wow, we're going to move off of this game for a second.
All right.
Don't you feel, I feel like almost everyone I know has, for the last couple of weeks, 2 months, just been like, it hard right now.
Well, it is.
That's what I'm saying.
The state of the world. Like everything. Is that what you mean?
I just mean it hard right now.
The light is going down. That's true. We're getting less light in the day.
I mean, everybody's having a bad time. Everybody's having a bad time right now. Generally, everybody's having a bad time right now. If you're not, congratulations. Keep it to yourself.
I mean, yeah. I mean, like I've been having a lot of health struggles recently. Which makes me not feel great.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. This is the era of everyone's been having big problems.
Oh man, are we just all collectively in a Mercury retrograde?
That's what I'm saying. It's just like we are in a span of a couple of weeks or a couple of months where it's even if things are generally like, okay, it just doesn't feel good.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I guess I do feel that.
See?
Perhaps it is bleeding over into my feeling about these turts.
That's what I'm saying.
I think, okay, part of this for me is that I'm feeling slightly burnt out on Universes Beyond a little bit.
Yeah, same
Spider-Man. And then we've got Avatar, which I know is your jam. It's not necessarily my jam. I'm going to watch it.
Maria, it'll become your jam.
I'll probably really like it. Then we have Lorwyn, and then we go right into turts. And I'm like, ugh, I think I would feel not as tired about this if I wasn't like thinking about the exhaustion I'm going to have from so many Universes Beyond next year and coming off of this year. I just wish we didn't have as many.
Yeah.
And I think probably community sentiment around this is extremely negative right now. And I don't think that would be the case if we had fewer Universes Beyond sets. Not even saying, like, some people are like, well, what if we only had one that went straight into Commander or whatever? I think even if they were going into Standard, I think people would feel better about it if there's just fewer. And we're just getting a little tired of it, I think is the general feeling. However, it's not going to stop me from going to pre-releases. It's not going to stop me from drafting it because this is a full set that they've put as much time into as any other set in the past. Yeah. And I care about a good playable draft format. I care about a good playable standard format too, which we don't currently have. So, on top of that, I'm like, well, will this help us out? We're going to have some bannings or whatever. So those are the things that matter to me the most. I'm not sitting here being like super upset about the fact that this isn't magic, like inside the universe. But at the same time, I'm not getting any excitement feelings from it. Let's put it that way.
I getcha.
That's my overall feeling about it. People,
Can I tell you something?
Yeah, go for it.
This is just this is out of left field at this point.
All right, let's go. One of
the problems I've always had with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is that I get Splinter and Shredder mixed up.
Oh yeah.
I think that their names are too close. You can't have villain named one and
good guy
mentor named the other. Splinter and Shredder. How am I supposed to keep track? How am I supposed to keep track of that? I know now.
Yeah.
I know now, but I think that there's nothing wrong with not knowing which one is which.
Yeah, the names are close. Too close.
Too close.
I would say.
Yeah, I agree. Thank you for
yeah.
This has been Megan's tangent about Splinter and Shredder.
Yeah, I'm on board with that. The internet, not a fan of this currently. But then again, I will say a few things about that. Number one, the internet, and even you listening to a Magic podcast, are such a small slice of the Magic universe. Yeah. It's truly
that
minuscule.
Being said, we already saw, I wonder if, right, a person can only hope. And by person, I mean me, probably you, several other people out there. Person can only hope that they look at, I'll be honest, I hope that Spider-Man didn't sell well.
Yeah, that's
I really
the
hope
question.
So.
That's the bottom line for this company.
Because that seems to be the only feedback that they will truly take. And so I hope that this one, it didn't get there.
Well, so Mark Rosewater has responded to this kind of thought on his blog, which, by the way, I want to give this guy huge props for doing this. He gets assaulted on his blog 100 times a week.
Just regularly. People regularly take to Mark Rosewater. Yes.
And every time he responds with dignity and with he doesn't try and take somebody down. He's I'm trying to understand you. And he acknowledged that there's a lot of hurt with Universes Beyond and that people are losing something that they love. And he equated it to the fact that he hates walls in Magic and he tried to kill them, but people love them so hard that they had to bring them back, and that really bothered him. And also the color pie. He's I love the color pie. Now we've gotten away from the color pie in quite a way.
Wow, I love that. I didn't know that someone had finally not acknowledged that.
Yeah, I mean, you've been here saying it for years.
That's true. I have been saying it for a long time. Why do every color draw a card now?
Yeah, and that upsets him, and he's but people like it, so I'm gonna shut up about it. Essentially, I've lost that battle, right? So he understands the hurt and the pain that comes with this, and he did say that while sales numbers are a huge part of why they choose what they do, they are also, who knows to what degree, factoring in the opinions and thoughts of people who play competitively. So he says that on their team, when they do this, there are people in there who are reporting back about that sort of stuff. I don't know to what degree or whatever, but if we are to see a shift, it's not going to be for a while, right? Because they are working out.
They are 3 years from now.
3 years from now, we'll
probably
see
5 years from now, possibly
the difference in what's going to happen based on Spider-Man, this set or whatever. So we will see, but. Number one, maybe it doesn't sell bad. And number two, it's going to be a few years before we'll see a difference after that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, but I will also say to the people on the internet who are hating, okay, first of all, they're going to put a bunch of different versions of all of these cards in the set. They've said the Turtle multiverse exists, and they're going to have various versions of all the turts that we've seen across the movies and the shows, etc. Mm-hmm. And there has been a gross and disgusting part of the internet that has reared its ugly head about April O'Neil, and I will just say that those people make me want to barf in a toilet, and they can just get out of the game and stop playing forever. Thank you, goodbye.
Yes.
Don't let the door hit your butt on the way out. Anyway.
Or do, and I hope it hurts.
Yeah. I hope that door has spikes on it.
I hope the door hit you, and the door big and heavy.
So let's talk about what's actually happening in this set. I mentioned that pizza box bundle that they're going to be putting out. It is called, in fact, the pizza bundle and looks like a pizza box. And this is just for, I think, parents who are I'm going to buy this for my kids or whatever.
I will say, as a person who loves a bit, I'm into this.
It's cool packaging.
I can't be mad about you going ahead and making pizza box. That's good. Pizza box it looks good, actually.
Looks good. It's got play boosters, a collector booster. It's got pizza lands, whatever. And it's for people who just want to play, get the whole thing out of the box. And it just comes in one thing. Speaking of pizza lands.
How do you feel about pizza lands?
There's full art pizza basics. Sloppy pizza full art basics.
Sloppy pizza full art basics. Yeah.
Okay, so
here's my problem that I'm going to tell you, Maria. I don't want to eat this pizza, and that's upsetting to me.
Yes.
I love pizza. I love pizza.
I have to ask you some serious questions about
Go ahead.
What is on this island pizza? What am I eating? Onion and anchovy pizza?
Yep, onion, anchovy, and I'm going to say there's some kind of pepper situation on
I don't
there.
know what that is.
Or
Ham?
is that oyster?
Yuck! No.
That's what this looks like
It
right
does
here.
look like that. Would you eat an anchovy onion oyster pizza?
No, Maria.
Anchovy onion oyster pizza.
No. I also wouldn't eat pizza that had a mushroom that looked like a skull on it. That just feels like
poison.
a warning.
What is this?
That
mushroom?
pizza poison.
Is this mushroom and cucumber? Blue and olives?
I'm going to say this is that like an eggplant? Zucchini? Eggplant? It kind of looks purpley to me.
Okay. Those are olives for sure, right?
Yes, these are olives.
Mushroom, eggplant, or zucchini, some kind of thing like that.
I feel like they had to put a mushroom olive. That's a normal pizza.
Okay, vegetarians, maybe they would eat that. I will not.
This one has raspberry pepperoni chili pepper.
The raspberry pepperoni thing, is that real? Has anyone?
No, that's not real.
That's the mountain. And I was going to look at the mountain and be like, oh, this is a pepperoni pizza. It's normal. No, it's not normal.
Raspberry
why are there
pepperoni
why is there raspberries on this pizza? It's just a mountain. You could have put more pepperonis.
Because, Maria, they had to make them turtle pizza, and that turtle pizza be gross.
Oh, because the turtles are veggies. Is that what you're trying to say?
No, it has pepperoni on it, you weirdo.
But why does it have to have the raspberries?
I mean, because the turtles eat weird pizza.
I don't know about that.
I believe that the turtles eat weird pizza.
You just believe that. You're not trying to tell me.
I'm saying that I think
in the
canonically
movies, they eat weird pizza.
The turtles eat weird pizza.
Do
the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles eat weird
What is
pizza?
This Plains? It's a banana garlic pizza?
Yeah, that's what that looks like.
Oof. That's rough. I have a hard time thinking about that one. And the forest is broccoli and little jalapeno peppers. I guess that's the most normal of all of them. And I mean, it's very cute that the broccoli is the forest. I gotta give them that, but I will not be putting that pizza in my mouth by any stretch of the imagination.
Yeah, the banana one is upsetting to me.
The banana garlic one is truly an abomination. Oh, oof. That sounds wrong. Anyway.
Yes. Okay. The turtles are hardly ever seen eating anything else. They are very flexible with what toppings they like on their pizza, experimenting with all sorts of items in every possible combination, including these are real ones: turtle tracks, pepperoni and ice cream, jelly beans and mushrooms, anchovies and peanut butter, whipped cream, sashimi, bananas, and sausage.
Okay, so this is, in line with that. Those things sound more fun than this.
Enter the shredder, breakfast cereals, cornflakes, Raisin Bran, Choco Puffs.
Cocoa Puffs?
Cocoa Puffs. CH at the top. Choco
Puffs.
Let's see.
Okay, well, I'll give you this one.
Granola and licorice. Yuck. Chocolate fudge with extra garlic. Pepperoni and marshmallow.
Those are fun things. These aren't fun things on this pizza. They're not like a little dollop of ice cream or whipped cream in the middle.
Peanut butter and avocado with extra pickles. Oof. Pickled herring and caramel fudge.
I'm worried
topping.
About these teens. Do you know what your
and onion with anchovies?
Turtles are eating?
Yeah. Hey, do you know what your teenage turtles are eating? Strawberry surprise with anchovy sauce.
Yuck. All right. You're right.
Tuna fish, peanut butter, and grape jelly. Look, see, I told you.
It's just the way they are.
Wow, these all sound really upsetting.
Nasty. I hope we do a challenge at the Pro Tour where they got to eat one of these pizzas.
Look, because this one is broccoli, kiwi, peppers.
Yeah, that one's the most normal, I would say.
Kiwi?
No, the broccoli and the peppers, though. People do that.
I think this one's the most normal.
The island?
I think because people do actually eat both anchovies and onion on pizza.
That is true. And whatever this is.
Yeah, whatever this needs to be.
This oyster ham.
Yeah, but except that this doesn't look the same.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is either. I just feel like here it's in the shell to maybe show us it's an oyster. Which would make sense because it's an island.
Oh, maybe it is oyster. Ooh. We're going to have...
What's this other thing? What is this? Is this also mushroom?
Looks mushroomy to me. What if we made these pizzas and we ate them on the show?
Oh, God. Do you know what? Oh, no.
The pizza place won't even make this stuff.
I dare us.
They're going to be like,
Maria,
we refuse
here's the problem
to put
is
this
that
on
you
a
said
pizza.
it and I don't want to do it, but now I dare us to do it and I think we have to.
I would try that pepperoni raspberry one.
Maria, we're going to try all five. I really hate to tell you this, but I'm going to make us all 5 of these pizzas. I'm going to make us all 5 of these pizzas and we're going to eat them and it's going to be really upsetting. It's going to be it's going to be really disturbing.
I can't handle it.
It's going to happen though is the problem.
Megan.
Maria.
Why did I speak this into existence?
You said it and now I said it, which I say it with the we have to do it.
All right. Well,
you know you can't give me an idea like this.
Okay, I'm going to be safe in the fact that this isn't going to happen until a few months, so maybe you'll forget about it.
Maria, I'm not going to forget about it.
March 6th. The
All right.
pizza will come for us.
Oh, buddy, I'm going to remember. We get to do a Commander Arcade Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
God. We're eating it before the... we have to eat it on that.
Show.
That would be so
That's
good to eat it on the show.
Oh, it's not going to be good.
It's going to be awful. The sponsors a good luck high five. What do you say?
Sure.
All right, let's do it. Card Kingdom. You can check them out.
I do genuinely love them. cardkingdom.com/GLHF. The place to go for all of your magical needs.
Yes.
Maria, we're going to be in Seattle later this year. We got to go because if you're in the area, you got to go to a Card Kingdom.
Oh, yes.
They're top notch.
Boarding house. They are just beautiful store locations. If you've never been to one, they're an experience.
Yeah.
The stuff that you can get at them is truly endless, much like their website where you can get so many cool stuffs.
Yeah.
Do you have a bunch of cards that you're not playing anymore? You want to turn them into cards you will play? You can sell them your singles for store credit and get a trade-in bonus. They'll ship you your little order in one package so it doesn't show up in your door in 5 different envelopes.
What were any of us going to say, really?
Cardkingdom.com/GLHF. Check out Dragon Shield as well, by the way. You can check out Dragon Shield by using the link down below this video or in the show notes. Dragon Shield has their new Halloween sleeves that you can buy right now.
Yes.
They're so cool.
Yeah, they are.
It's a very neat kind of like brushed red background with a Grim Reaper flying on top of a bone dragon. And I am here for it. You can check them out. Everyone, if you want to get anything from Dragon Shield, use the link that I mentioned. Search GLHF if you want to buy our Commander Arcade or Feldgriff sleeves. And if you're buying any non-GLHF themed merch, use code GLHF at checkout to save yourself 5% off your order. Let's talk about some of this stuff that's happening with this set. We know that they're going to do their headliner card for this set is going to be art done by the original illustrator of TMNT, which is cool, Kevin Eastman. They're kind of black and white illustrated looking cards. They're borderless and they have a gold foil stamp of Kevin's signature on them. And it's not just one headliner card.
And a little sketch too.
And a little sketch. And it's each one of the turrets is going to be
of course.
One of these because they can't just do one, which is neat. I think it looks very pretty. Borderless source material cards are happening with this set, which is just original comic art. Yeah. Borderless. They showed off Doubling Season, which is getting a reprint here in this set.
Classic.
And in the pizza bundle, they're also going to put in new borderless cards, which are 6 cards from Magic's past with pizza-themed artwork. So there are going to be 6 of those, 2 of which you'll get in a pizza bundle. One here is Dark Ritual, which shows Splinter making a pizza.
Yes.
Which is olives and peppers.
Oh, there's a lot more messed up stuff going on here. There's definitely little fishes on this.
Okay, little fishies. There's going to be one commander deck with this set. It's called Turtle Power. It's 5 colors.
Yeah.
And so there's only one precon, but that's what it is. Turtle Power. And the commander's deck also, by the way, introduces a new kind of commander mechanic that you can play with in this set. If you're familiar with Partner, this one is essentially Partner on steroids. It's Partner character select, so it lets you choose who your partner can be.
Oh,
as opposed to it being assigned.
Yeah.
Through past partner version, so you can have it however you want. Whatever 2 turtles you want to have team up, including Splinter, you can have that happen in this commander deck, which is all 5 colors, baby. I'll read off the one that's kind of like the main commander for this deck, Leonardo the Balance, 3 and a white. For a 3/3, whenever a token you control enters, you may put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. Do this only once a turn. It's pretty sweet. And then for Wooburg, creatures you control gain Menace, Trample, and Lifelink until end of turn. And then it has partner, character select. So you can choose whichever other turtle you want Leonardo to partner with. I don't know. That seems like a good card.
Yeah.
What can I say? So that's the commander deck that'll be coming out with this set. They previewed also a bunch of cards from this set too. Not too many, but a few.
I'm just looking at blue cards.
Okay. Yeah. Well, you do have 1 speed, I must say.
You know, I do have 1 speed. If they're blue card, okay.
What blue cards are standing out to you here?
Oh, I was looking at Donnie and April, a Dorkable Duo, which of course says target player draws 2 cards.
Yeah, man.
Love it.
There's
what are you gonna do?
Krang Masterman.
I was gonna say when Krang enters, if you have fewer than 4 cards in hand, draw cards equal to the difference. Yes, please. Okay.
It's +1/+1 for each other artifact you control with affinity for artifacts, which is nice because the card costs 6, 7, 8 mana without it. But that's kind of cool.
Yeah, pretty nice. I like. At the end of the day, what is Sneak?
Okay, so Sneak. This is a new mechanic with this set, which is ninjutsu for instance. We see it on this card, Raphael's Technique, for red instant. It has Sneak for 2 and a red, so you can cast it for that alternative Sneak cost. If you also return an unblocked attacker you control to hand during the declare blocker step. So
wow,
each player may discard their hand and draw 7 cards. So yeah, it's ninjutsu for instance.
But this Leonardo Sewer Samurai also have Sneak. So maybe it's ninjutsu, but also for other stuff. For other stuff as well.
Weird. Okay, so...
Or, at some point they'll give us a mechanics article that tells us more about it.
You can also make a new kind of token in this set. There's the Mutagen token, which is a new token type.
Oh, yeah.
Artifact. It says, 1 tap, sacrifice this token, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature, activate only as a sorcery.
Wow. Them turtles mutating.
They're mutating, and it's kind of cool, I think, to have a +1/+1 counter just kind of like sitting off, waiting in the wings.
Yeah.
And then you can activate it, not at instant speed, but whenever you need it.
Whenever you need it.
You just make yourself a little +1/+1 counter for a single mana.
Yeah, you do got to think about it.
Yeah, so I think that's kind of cool. I like the Mutagen token.
Yeah.
We have an interesting version of Raid on Michelangelo the Heart. 1 and a green for a 2/1 with Trample. It has Raid, parentheses, the fridge. At the beginning of your second main phase, if you attack this turn, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature and create a food token.
That's cute. That's funny.
That's for the commander set, but that's, I have to give that a shout out. That is a good joke.
Yeah.
Thumbs up. So the turtles are coming.
The turtles, they are on their way.
No sewer is safe from this teenage force.
Wow. Do you think the sewers are safe in general?
Generally. You know what? I've never been down there. I can't say for sure.
Yeah. Wow. I would go in a sewer if given the opportunity.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Get me down there. I want to traverse it.
I want to see what they look like.
I want to see what it's like to be in a sewer tunnel.
I want to see what they look like. I don't think I'll want to go back.
Once you've been sewered.
Yes.
Here's the thing. If we do a Commander Arcade for this set, we're going to eat that pizza and go into the sewer. We're going to shoot the opening.
A little bit of both, baby.
When we're showing off our cards, we're going to be in the sewer when we do that.
Wow.
What we won't do for our art. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We're going to have to gosh, should I email the city now?
Yeah, I think we should get on their radar. We're going to be up in your sewers.
I'm trying to think if I actually have been in a sewer.
I feel like you would remember, but maybe not.
Well, no, because I was just thinking about the fact that, so I grew up in San Antonio, which is the San Antonio water system, SAWS, is very...
Wow, what a sick acronym.
Exactly, SAWS.
SAWS.
San Antonio is on top of the Edwards Aquifer. Okay. Which is an aquifer that supplies a lot of fresh water to a lot of South Texas. And SAWS is very proud of maintaining the Edwards Aquifer. And like being the water provider for San Antonio. So there was literally a program in my high school, I'm a nerd, where you could like sign
Go down into the sewer.
Well, you just like did like a whole like semester long program with saws and learned you went on a bunch of different field trips. And now that I think about it, one of them, we went to a full water treatment plant once. And I'm like, we might have gone to a sewer.
You might have been in the sewers, Megan.
I think I might have been in the sewer at some point, actually. Do you want to know a scary fact about water treatment facilities?
Absolutely horrify me.
Okay, so there's like one of the ways, like one of the first steps when all the wastewater comes in is to get out like the big debris. Is that
Yuck.
Like what makes you buoyant in water is like all of the oxygen, right? There's like extra oxygen.
Okay.
Right. So part of what makes you buoyant, what they do is they like deoxygenate the water. So it's these big open pools so that everything that would be floating in it falls to the bottom. So if you were to fall into it, you would just fall down to the bottom and then drown.
Oh, what a way to go. Sewer death.
Sewer death.
That's a technical term.
Sewer death. Anyways, spooky.
Wow, that's so spooky. Would you rather drown in a sewer or be suffocated by corn in a grain silo?
That is also something that I think about all the time. And the answer is frickin' neither, baby. Neither.
Oh, it's the season of dark thoughts. Everyone, how do you feel about the turts? Let us know underneath this YouTube video or over in the Discord if you are a patron. I would love to know what you're all feeling about it. Do we have any turt fans who are very excited, or if you're, upset about it? Let us know either way. I'm interested. Megan's now looking up more aquifer facts on her laptop.
They're removing the dissolved oxygen from water is what they're doing.
Dissolved oxygen from water.
Yeah.
Wow. Anyways. Truly, science is a marvel.
And a nightmare.
Yeah.
Luckily, our government's getting rid of it.
Thank God.
Bad season, everybody. Bad season.
Well, my turtles, that's this episode of Good Luck High Five.
Yeah.
We're gonna, keep our eye on the Turtley Boys coming out next year. But before we get there, like we said, Avatar and Lorwyn to get through first.
Yeah. Wow.
What?
I don't know, man.
It's a lot. It's going to be a lot next year. You better buckle up. It's going to be a lot. We got 7 sets, man.
May the season get better.
May the season improve.
May the season improve.
I'm just so happy that it's not warm anymore. So I'm having a great time about that.
That's nice.
The fall is my place. And it's so sad because it's so short. I feel like winter and summer are so long, and it's not fair.
No.
For the spring and fall lovers.
No.
It's just not fair.
It's because spring and fall are like, transition seasons.
Yeah.
They're moving from one thing to another.
It's kind of rude, quite honestly.
It really is.
They should be their own full-fledged thing. I've said some crazy stuff on this show.
Not a thing.
But
you heard it here. Maria said it. Fall's not its own thing.
Oh man. I gotta get going on Avatar before this set comes out. I gotta start watching that bad boy.
It's really good.
All right, I'm here for it. I'm gonna make the commitment, everyone.
All right.
For the sake of the show and for you. Thank you, everyone who's a patron. Thank you to everybody who ups or gets in as a new patron, $5 or more. Hope to give you a shout out next episode if you do so. Check out a brand new episode of Commander Arcade happening this week, coming out on Friday at youtube.com/@GLHF featuring Kathleen from Loading Ready Run and Nelson from Loading Ready Run, who's just a delight.
So cute.
It's a great episode. Yes. It was our final episode of Camp Cardboard.
Wow.
That we filmed up at the moon base. And
that's been the gift that keeps on giving, though, for a while now.
For sure it has. We've had some excellent episodes from there.
Yeah, we have.
But that one was the last one, and I say that because it was definitely the most unhinged. And our most hinged.
You can see us spiral.
The first episode was certainly the most hinged, which was with the spike feeders.
Yeah. There are also more hinged, some of the most hinged people that were there.
They're pretty on the hinge scale.
Yes, on the hinged scale. Spike feeders, pretty hinged.
Most scale of hingedness. They're fairly hinged. And then I would say we're the most unhinged by quite a margin.
Yes. Although Kathleen is I feel like Kathleen's in our camp.
I don't know, man. The look on her face, some of the things I say on that episode.
That's fair. Nope, you're right. We're the most unhinged.
Like,
all right.
I'm editing it and I'm like, oh, I've said something bizarre. And then I just like look over and I see Kathleen's face kind of like. And you know what? God bless her for it. But yeah, it's true. It's a very fun episode, everybody. It has a really, really amazing ending.
I don't remember it.
Oh,
wait,
man.
Maybe I do.
It's very cool.
Okay.
So I do recommend you go watch it. YouTube.com/@GLHF Commander coming out this Friday. Or Thursday if you're a patron.
Ooh.
So yeah, go check that out, everybody. And until next time, may your pizzas be better than whatever those turtles eat.
Oh, but you're going to be trying one. You're going to be trying them all.